So our final contest is between boxers from Ireland and Armenia at the quarter-final stage, and the winner will be going through to the Olympic Games.
In red corner, representing Ireland, McDonagh.
So approaching the boxing ring is 21-year-old Martin McDonagh, the towering super heavyweight from Galway.
And the boxer in blue corner, representing Armenia.
His opponent is the experienced figure of Davit Chaloyan from Armenia. 2021 World Championship silver medalist is the man from Armenia. As we take a look at the scoring judges, they hail from the Republic of Korea, Poland, Tajikistan, the United States of America, and Germany. The 10-point must system in effect. And this, the final bout of this tournament here in Ring A. So our referee is from Guatemala. As we take a look at the previous results for Davit Chaloyan, unanimous point decision victories over Enis Latipov of Bahrain and Rusbeh Safari of Iran in his previous encounters. For Martin McDonagh, stopping a man from Vietnam, a unanimous point decision win over the incredibly game Belberov from Bulgaria. So the final contest of this boxing Road to Paris event here in Bangkok in Thailand is in the 92-kilogram plus division between boxers from Ireland and Armenia. The boxer wearing red is 21-year-old Martin McDonagh. His opponent wearing blue is Davit Chaloyan, the 26-year-old from Armenia. Chaloyan eliminated in the first round of the European Championships just before this global qualification event, but he possesses the deeper level of experience on the international stage. World Championship silver medalist at the Stark Arena in Belgrade in 2021. Good left jab landed to the body from McDonagh. Irish national champion last year in the plus 92-kilogram division. And these are two wonderfully fluid, loose-limbed super heavyweights. Exchange of jabs, my goodness, and it was Chaloyan who backed up, and then he's picked off by a right cross to the body. You can see almost identical in stature, these two towering figures, both standing around the 1.96 meter mark. Right hand over the top from Chaloyan came in an arcing, slapping fashion, and then a good left jab landed with a bent arm. Looking for the left-right combination, Chaloyan, as McDonagh just pushed toward the perimeter of the boxing ring.
Really like the body shots coming from McDonagh.
So halfway through the opening round, both boxers continuing to shape up nicely on the edge of range. Left-right combination is countered immediately by a slapping right hand from McDonagh, then a poking left jab from the man in red. Left jab in response from Chaloyan. These two skillful super heavyweights who possess a wonderful array of punches. The 1-2-3 from McDonagh saw the final jab get through, and then a good jab off the back foot from the man in red. Good jab to the body, into the rib cage from Chaloyan, looking for the counter-attack as McDonagh pressed forwards. Tucking up behind his elbows was Chaloyan, looking to get to work with bent arm successors, but couldn't quite find the range. McDonagh using the space of the ring effectively. Chaloyan continuing to press on that front foot. Right hand over the top, followed by a slapping left hook. Certainly got McDonagh's attention. Good two-shot salvo from Chaloyan. Good jab to the body from Chaloyan, making it a good portion of the round for him. McDonagh responds with a good stab jab downstairs of his own. Hooks being thundered in by both boxers. Chaloyan on the front foot, McDonagh as he was leaning over the ropes. Good right hand slapped into the body from McDonagh, who momentarily turned southpaw. He's now square on the ropes. Chaloyan looking to take advantage of that full-size target, but nice movement in the pocket from McDonagh, able to bend and weave away from the incoming fire before escaping to the space of the opposite neutral corner. terrific opening round of boxing. Remember, these are 92-kilogram plus boxers, formerly known as super heavyweights. Both men are showing a wonderful variety of punch, and it's taken on a 3-2 split by Chaloyan, judges 1 and 4 preferring the work of Martin McDonagh. It was that type of round where both men enjoyed success.
Really good boxing from both fighters there. Chaloyan and McDonagh just trying to establish his jab. But Chaloyan just cutting his man down, cutting him off, trying to pin him on the ropes. As you see there, he just misses with the right hand. So McDonagh now needs to do a change of tactics here as he comes out into the second round.
So we're going to the second round of this 92-kilogram plus quarter-final. 4 Olympic quota places up for grabs in this division for the biggest boxers in the Olympic program. So the winning quarter-finalists, all 4 semi-finalists, will go through to the Olympic Games, and there is where the tournament will come to a halt. No medals being contested for on this Olympic qualifier. Chaloyan took the first round on a 3-2 split. McDonagh not too far away with that overhand right, and having spent the majority of the first round on the back foot and the perimeter of the ring, there he gets to work with a good left jab followed by a slapping left hook as he spun off to his left. Left-right combination in response from Chaloyan, and a ramrod left jab from the man in blue, getting the attention of McDonagh.
Really good jab there from Chaloyan. Good check hook as well from Chaloyan.
Good left jab off the back foot from McDonagh, snaking out that lead left. Right hand driven into the body was a cross from Chaloyan. So McDonagh, left-right combination once again, and he's creating wonderful angles for these punches. Is Chaloyan, an exchange of straight shots, but Chaloyan kept the attack going to make it first and third boxing for him. So approaching the halfway stage, Chaloyan with a wonderful jab off the back foot once again. And for my money, he has taken the first half of this second round, but still plenty of time for McDonagh to turn it around. There he's driven backwards by a right cross from Chaloyan once more, as Chaloyan getting back over the front foot after McDonagh started the second round in that posture.
Chaloyan's really pushing the pace here, trying to push his man McDonagh back.
So McDonagh spins off the ropes to the space of centre ring, takes another jab into the chest plate. Not too far away with that left-right combination, but a wonderful right-hand lead in response from McDonagh. Left-right over the top, so the right hand just a little long. McDonagh countered immediately with straight shot success of his own. Reaching for the left jab and landing is Chaloyan. That driven into the body of McDonagh. McDonagh on the front foot, slipping and sliding to cause the shots to go over his shoulder, but not letting his hands go because he's beyond punching range. There he flicks in a left jab to the left pec of Chaloyan. Closing 40 seconds of this second round. Chaloyan just checking his eyes after the heads came together. No cut has been inflicted.
McDonagh just comes through with a little flare of punch in there.
See, Chaloyan has really dialed up the tempo. There's a beautiful left hand off the back foot from McDonagh, but Chaloyan turned up the tempo in this second round, and after he was matched by McDonagh in the early stages, McDonagh just doesn't appear to be able to keep the punch output going. There's a nasty swelling developing beneath the right eye of Chaloyan. The corner are going to have to get to work on that. Second round in the book, and I think that's better work produced by the man in blue. As you see Chaloyan dab at that right eye once again. You can see McDonagh feeling the efforts of his exertions. I think he's been outboxed in that second round, and he's given an awful lot trying to keep the aggressive front foot pressure of Chaloyan at bay. But look at the scores that have been returned. 4 scores tied at 19 points apiece. Remember, Chaloyan took the first on a 3-2 split. The second round scored in favour of Chaloyan from judge number 2, but the rest of the judges have it even. It is going to come down to a 3-minute shootout to see who will be going through from the super heavyweight division to the Paris Olympic Games next month.
It's all come down to this last round now for Chaloyan and McDonagh. And it's who wants it more. Has McDonagh got enough in the tank to really take this third round?
So our referee from Guatemala just reminding the boxers of their responsibility to keep their head up before the bell sounds to begin the third and final round of a contest that is up for grabs and in the balance. Chaloyan, the 2021 World Championship silver medalist, leading 20 points to 18 for judge number 1. For judge number 2. The other 4 judges have it all square, 19 points apiece after 6 minutes of boxing. McDonagh just appeared to be slowing a little bit in the closing stages of the second round. There's a good left jab to the body from Chaloyan. Chaloyan up on his toes, dancing around the target in clockwise fashion while snaking out that left jab. And you can see that right eye swelling rapidly beneath it. That could well render him unsighted if it continues to swell at the same type of rate as we're seeing it develop before our eyes. So the boxers on the edge of range, both of them reaching for jabs. Good left jab to the body. The cluster of punches from McDonagh in response to the combination fired in from Chaloyan. It's Chaloyan on the front foot. Left jab, roundhouse right from McDonagh, saw the backhand inaccurate. Snaking left jab from Chaloyan, not too far away as McDonagh gets forward. Big swing and a miss with the right hand once again. And if he did slow down at the end of the second round, swinging and missing, far more fatiguing than landing on flesh and bone.
This is better from McDonagh now. He's taking the initiative. He's trying to push his man back, trying to establish his jab.
Check left hand off the ropes from Chaloyan in response to the jab shot out by McDonagh. McDonagh reaching for the double jab to the body. And it's McDonagh getting onto the front foot. Chaloyan just on the edge of range, scoring with that left jab to the body, up on his toes, moving laterally both left and right. McDonagh scores with a good left jab from beyond punching range, trying to bamboozle his man by waving his arms in front of him like that. And Chaloyan taking a long time to pull the trigger as he looks to think and work his way back into punching territory. Single shot success once again from McDonagh during that attempted 2-punch combination. And Chaloyan, I think he's waiting a little bit too long here through this passage of the round. And McDonagh keeping that lead left hand busy. Even though it's not necessarily scoring, it's seemingly keeping Chaloyan occupied. And again, the man from Armenia has just been strangely passive through this passage of the round.
Yeah, Chaloyan's just gone to sleep in this third round. He hasn't been working as furiously as he has in the first and second.
And again, remember the context as the boxers exchanging jabs, closing 20 seconds. Who can produce a moment of quality to impress the judges? But for my money, it's McDonagh who has done the better work in this third and final round, because Chaloyan, rather surprisingly, has elected to decrease his punch output and try and operate from the perimeter. I think McDonagh has done enough to take this third and final round, and remember the context of the scorecards coming into the stanza. Chaloyan leading 20 points to 18 for judge number 2, but the rest of the scores tied at 19 points apiece. And I find it really strange that Davit Chaloyan elected to be as passive as he was, operating on the perimeter of the ring, often on the back foot, and his punch output dropped considerably. His coaches think that he's done enough. So too do the Irish coaches. I happen to think that it's the man in red who did the better work to take that third round. But what say the scoring judges? It could well be split. Which way is it going to go? Who's going through to the Olympic Games next month?
Ladies and gentlemen, in ringing, the winner by split decision in the blue.
And it is Chaloyan. Davit Chaloyan has declared a split decision victor over Ireland's Martin McDonagh, and that exhalation as he made his way over to celebrate with the Irish coaches. That suggests he knows how close this one was, and that appears to be relief rather than joy. The overriding emotion washing over Davit Chaloyan, because the man from Armenia can now call himself an Olympian at having edged out Ireland's Martin McDonagh by the narrowest of margins. A 3-2 split in his favour, and he was given or scored the final round 3-2 in his direction, and that is how he did it, taking it for judges 1, 2 and 5, an incredibly close contest, and it's Chaloyan who has punched his ticket through to Paris.
really good boxing there from Chaloyan from the first bell. He was working his man. McDonagh a bit unlucky there. I thought he'd done enough just to scrape a couple more scores from the judges in the third round, but it was not to be